So the past couple days, I spent an obscenely long amount of time um, trying to replicate, based on the floor plan in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, trying to replicate Dio's mansion as best as I could. Since we have a floor plan, but we don't actually get to see a lot of the we don't get to see a lot of the rooms, since most of the fights, there's only a couple rooms where we actually get to see, and even then some of it is in like the illusion world and not in the real world. Anyway, I took a lot of creative liberty when making this, but it was a lot of fun to try to get the floor plan to match as much as possible, so I'm just gonna take a little tour through it. We can start in the main floor. So we have here the entrance hall, which we don't actually know what it looks like, so I filled it with cute flowers. I thought that would be nice and pretty. We have like a porch in the front that I just kind of filled with some stuff. There's a parlor here. This is the coat room, like all the stuff that is not really the easiest to make with sim stuff, and I tried to make this as base game compatible as I could because some people like me don't have money to buy all the expansion packs, but we did what we could. So this, after the entrance room, there's actually an art gallery here, and so I had fun kind of throwing some stuff in here. There's, just a few paintings, but I thought it was fun to have a couple little references. This little dude looks like Will Zappelli, kind of, so he's there, and then we have the green baby here as well. Haha, funny. We have over here the breakfast nook, which I think it's adorable that it's just called the breakfast nook. The bathrooms, just some normal stuff. We have the library here with a couple candles, and if I set the candles to, I like this like purple color, because then it looks all like spooky, kind of like it does in the in all of the scenes with Dio and stuff. There's an armory back here, and then this was a boiler room, but I didn't know what to put here, so it's just kind of blank. But we have a kitchen. There isn't anything in this room in the floor plan. It's just kind of an empty hallway. So I tried to turn it into the Darby Gambling Cafe. You can go and play a card game with Darby if you'd like. There's a bar. There's the dining room. It's just kind of a nice little location. If we go down to the basement there's even like less. Like this is supposed to be a billiards room, but there really isn't anything in billiards in the base game. And I don't even know if there's any in some of the other games modes either. So I just kind of left it the way it was. I like the idea of the basement being like super drab, and so I tried to make it look as drab as possible. This is a storage room. Then there was just this blank hallway, so I just kind of left it. There was a wine cellar, and the barrels like came with the Get Famous, I think, so I just left all this wine here. Then this was kind of fun. So this is the gamer basement that younger Darby is banished to. So because we know that the place is an illusion, we still have like the table with the TVs or the computers or whatever to play, and we still have like the cabinet with the souls and stuff, but I like to think that it's just like the drab little basement. But because I didn't want to just leave it as a drab basement, I also built a little gamer zone here, and so we have, the little cutesy area where they can play F Mega and all of that. Then if we go up to the higher place, there's like nothing here in the floor plan again. So I just left this as this big old open room with windows to be where Polnareff and Iggy fought Vanilla Ice. Over here we have, I believe this is a study, so it has the spooky candles. There were a couple bedrooms over here. I just kind of turned it into a barracks. There's a dressing room here, and it kind of has like a balcony connected to it. We have another bedroom here, a staircase, bathrooms. There was like a chapel, so that was kind of interesting, so I tried to build a little chapel in here. There's a picture of a cat with the saxophone on the wall, so I guess you can worship that, I suppose. There was like a second floor art gallery, so I just kind of stuffed this place with stuff. And then there was a conservatory, and I didn't know if that meant like we were supposed to have music or plants, so I did both, and I thought it looked kind of cute. The higher we go, the less the floor plan tells us, like, there's nothing on the 3rd floor. So I just kind of left most of it dark and spooky. We have the stairs that lead up to the towers, and so I'll try to leave those as mysterious looking as possible. But we do have a couple bedrooms up here as well. I made them kind of boring. And then finally, since there are like 2 towers, I just kind of made 2 rooms. This is the only thing from the vampire pack in this. The rest of it's base game, but it's just these 2 coffins. So you should be able to play it if, you know, you wouldn't be able to have a coffin obviously without the vampire pack, but you can still have the mansion. So yeah, that's the entirety of the mansion that we've got. Maybe you'll have fun using it. I don't know, but it's just a fun little area to put all of my JoJo Sims so we can just have a blast. There is, I'll put like the how to find it, I don't even know what that's called, in the description, so that if you also want to come have fun messing around in a mansion, you can do it to your heart's content.